Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshak if you want to call me by my in-game name, and we're going to be playing some of that sweet Malagos Rogue. I have not played this deck in quite some time, so we're going to be a little bit rusty at first, so couple games we'll kind of get used to it. I don't mind taking some losses, but I expect, towards when we get in there, we play the deck for at least 45 minutes to an hour, we should be able to kind of get our feel back for the Malagos Rogue, because it definitely is a very different deck. It's not, you just don't play it like the normal kind of decks per se. Alright, so we're playing against another rogue. I'm going to make the assumption it's going to be Miracle. I don't think it's going to be Malagos, and I really don't know what our mulligans should look like, and I also need to pull up the deck list for you guys. I'm going to do that right now. Hold on one second, guys. Production value is at an all-time high today, as we can see. Alright, where is it? There it is. Oh gosh, no. There you go. Feels good, looks good, is good. Let's make it relax. We'll make it about the right size. All right, do we keep one of this? I don't mind keeping one of this just because of Tomb Pillager and if he ever plays Azure Drake. Plus, there's not like a whole lot of really good early game we're going to have. I even think about keeping Azure Drake, but I want a hard mulligan for the Tomb Pillager. And also, if we could get maybe like a big Van Cleef, that's a possibility as well. But I think the goal is here is going to be looking for those Tomb Pillagers. Maybe it was good to keep Ezra Drake. No, yeah, he came back to our hand anyway. He's coming back home to mama. Warshack, when you're off stream, do you nothing but Hearthstone, or do you watch TV or anything else? Most of my spare time goes to the channel, man. I don't understand. People don't understand how long this stuff really takes to develop. Like, we have our Twitter that we respond to people. We have our Facebook that we respond to people. We have our Instagram that we respond to people. We've got the YouTube where we respond to everybody's comments. It takes a lot of time, guys. This isn't easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, but it's not bad because I enjoy doing it, right? If I didn't enjoy doing this, there would be no fucking way. Anybody in their right mind would be like, dude, the amount of time you spend doing this stuff, you could actually go get like a really good job and you could make like so much more money. But I don't do it for that. I do it because I actually enjoy it. So it looks like he got the big Edwin. So this is scary, right? We could go with the Blood Mage. We can have this deal 5 damage and we can swing face, take another 6, but at least we deal with the Edwin. I really don't see a better play than that. Unfortunately, we have to use the coin. We can't afford to be taking 6 damage every turn. Like, there's just no other play than just being able to try to kill this as soon as possible. And unfortunately, we did take 12 damage, which really sucks. But there's just what if we let it live, we just lose anyway. So this is going to be one of those rough games where our opponent got the good Edwin. We didn't get the Pillager. We had to use the coin early on, and we took 12 damage before turn 3, or on turn 3. He kills the Blood Mage, which hopefully, oh, there's the Tomb Pillager. So things are actually looking up. We have Tomb Pillager into the Drake, into the Tharzan. If we could get maybe some, ooh, there's the Gadgetzin as well. Thank you. So it's going to all depend kind of how my opponent draws versus how I draw. We'll have to see. Thank you. Alright, so he got a Pillager as well. He's definitely just going to be pushing face because I'm the one that's really behind in HP here. Ooh, backstab's huge. So I think I'm just going to go for board control, to be honest. I'm not going to win this through, I'm going to play this risky. We're just going to go in. I know I could have traded the Pillager, kept my Azure Drake alive, but I'm going for pure board control. I know that's not how we play the Malagos Rogue, but we can't play it because we keep... we took 12 damage, like, on turn 3. There's no way we're winning this in the long run. There's absolutely no way. So, does he make trades or does he go face? He'd probably go face, right? I mean, he's gone face the whole game. There's no reason for him to change the game plan, but it almost looks like he is. You normally fan of knives, and then he's going to trade the 2 creatures into the probably Drake, right? Because he doesn't want to kill the Pillager because it'll just fuel the Auctioneer. So he's going to coin a Vis. Oh, he's going to sap the Pillager. Ooh, that kind of hurts. That hurts pretty bad. And then double trade? Or just trade 1 and then go ahead and trade the dagger? Okay. So do we play the Emperor to buy some time, or we just go with the Pillager, hero power, and then kill this guy? This could be wrong. If this gets cold-blooded, we lose. You know a player is good when they have a golden badges. Oh, Leroy Cold-Blood. Alright, so it didn't matter whether we would have played the Tomb Pillager or not. That's 10 damage. That's rough. That is rough. Miles, what was the question again? You want to jump off stream and queue up that sweet Pirate Warrior? Don't lie, Shaq. Not really. I don't really play Pirate Warrior that much. I will when the season restarts, though, just to grind. I'll probably play a mix between Jade Shaman, Pirate Warrior, and my random Rogue. It'll probably be those 3 decks. So I'll just keep cycling them, and then, you know, when I lose, I'll just change the deck, and if I win, I'll just keep playing the deck. So in this particular, I'm thinking about keeping Barnes. It might be too slow, but he's a good 4-drop, and this still could be Control Warrior. Probably not. So the worst matchups in this are any like really fast aggro decks, and our best matchups are the control decks, and maybe some mid-range decks, right? So we do very well against priests most of the time. We do very well against druids, you know, really well against some of these more mid-range shamans. But against a lot of these aggressive-based decks, guys, this deck, we have no healing, we have no taunts. So we're just going to kind of get smacked down really hard when playing against some of these decks. We actually could have gone Shiv there to not take the 1 damage because we have Phantom Knives, but I like just developing the dagger. Because now we have the ability to do 2 damage this turn. So he's going to coin in what looks to be Berserker. That hurts. Because we can't combo with a Vis yet. Unless we draw a 1-drop or a coin or a backstab. Reno, we destroy Reno. Nice, we coined. Or we got a coin. So we could coin, Shiv this first, see what we get, and then a Vis this. That doesn't seem that bad. So I guess first things first is we Shiv, right? Oh, we don't even have to Shiv it. We could just weapon it, but I kind of want to utilize the fact that we don't have a lot going on here. And plus it'll save us damage in the long run. So I'm going to go ahead and Shiv and see what happens. See what we draw. Sinister Strike doesn't really change too much. Does Malagos Rogue usually not run SI agents? He's good for fight board control. He is against he's good against aggressive based decks, but he's bad against control decks. And I want this deck to have a high win rate against control decks, and against aggro decks we kind of just lose. Like it's just like Pirate Warrior, you just got to accept you just lose. I know that sounds really dumb, like why would you want a deck that just loses against Pirate Warrior, but not everybody plays Pirate Warrior. And it's not an automatic loss, it's like 70-30. See you, Shaq. Just got here, but I gotta go. All right, take it easy, buddy. Oh my goodness gracious. He has 20 damage in just the War Axe right here, and we have no way to stop it. Oh my Lanta. We need like in this matchup we can win with like a big Van Cleef, right? Ooh, Shaku's good. Shaku could give us some armor cards. This was actually one of the best cards it could have pulled. Ow. So we need like a shield block, right? Shield block would be good. I believe in you, Robbie boy. Oh, he's even playing Water Warrior. So I guess first things first, we attack in with the Shaku and we see what happens. Well, that doesn't help us. I'm gonna Phantom Knives so we can draw. We could prep Phantom Knives and look for Van Cleef. That's an out. Alright, we don't have any more draw. Now we could prep Shiv and look for Van Cleef. I'm telling you, these are our outs. We gotta go for them. Oh no, that's not a Van Cleef, and none of this gives us draw.
On with the show.
Alrighty. Imagine if we would have gotten Van Cleef from those top decks. He would have been like a 10-10 or a 12-12, and we win in 2 turns. That would have been good. That's our only out, though. We'd never do that against other decks, but in this particular situation, it made sense. Oh, man. Shaku can give us a, maybe something good. Maybe a taunt. Oh, no. Ravaging Ghoul. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. Alright, game. You gotta give me something other than an aggressive base deck, alright? You gotta give me your mid-range. Or, you gotta give me a control. No more of this pirate stuff, man. I've lost the 2 games before turn 6. That's not fun and interactive, Hearthstone. Give me something juicy. Hey, Rob, I just rage quit, man. It's so hard as a motherfucker. I come to watch your RNG. Come watch, Ray. Watch me get fucked. That's always a good, feels good moment. Okay, we're going against a Warlock. This is, if it's not Zoo, even if it is Zoo, I don't really mind it because we have Fan of Knives and all that good stuff. So against, I don't mind the Azure Drake. Backstab is not really something, like, if it's Zoo, then Backstab is good. And we're playing at rank 5, so it actually could be Zoo. And Abyss, not really something we want. So I'm going to keep the Backstab just in case it's Zoo. And even the Abyss is good just in case it's Zoo, but I'm not going for that. I'm going to go for the Backstab and Azure Drake. So if the Azure Drake is if it's for Renos, and the Backstab is if it's for Zoo. You know what I'm saying? We took half and half. We took the best of both worlds here. In a tournament, you know, we know our opponent's deck. We can kind of get the feel for it. It looks like it is Zoo, so we're going to get rewarded for keeping the Backstab. That's actually really, really good. It is really good. We have a Backstab. We got him. And he's got another imp. Alright. Ooh, so we could go like Blood Mage, coin, Shiv. I'm not doing that. We're just gonna hero power and end our turn. Can you do a disenchant guide for the new year? Of course. I plan to do a disenchant guide. When any new cards are released, I always do a disenchant guide. I just don't do it right away. I wait till the new cards, What the hell? What a little cheater. What a little cheater. Why would you ever Crazed Alchemist this? Unless you knew it was gonna die. I guess, I don't fucking know. Maybe this guy's got some next level shit going on. Alright.
So many.
Do I really want a Blood Mage coin Shiv? Not really. We can Shiv, hero power, Evis this. Or we could just coin Drake. And then if he goes face, then we have Shivs and Avisses. I just don't like using an Abyss on a 2-3. So I'm going to go with the coin Shiv plan. I'm going to kill the demon. The reason I'm going to kill the demon is because of Demon Fire. Thanks, Rares. That's good, he traded there. Hey, look, give your demons +1/+1. Doesn't it feel kind of good that we killed the demon? So now that effect doesn't trigger. And now we can use an Abyss on the 5/4, which feels really good. Look at that. We're getting good with this Malagos Rogue. Wow! Look at us go! Don't top deck Doomguard. Not like this. Alright, he's tapping. Alright, this is good. Imp Ging Buso. Should we Abyss that? I mean, we could go with like Tomb Pillager, Coin Abyss, and then swing in with the hero power. I don't like keeping it alive, and I don't like Azure Drake by itself.
Thank you.
I really don't like Zoo having any board control whatsoever. Because Zoo has no ability to gain back tempo. They have their creatures, and their creatures is how they get tempo with cards like Direwolf, Power Overwhelming, stuff like that. Soulfire. Did he just Soulfire and discard Silverware Golem? I mean, I'm guessing that's the only reason he would have done that particular play. I mean, yeah, right? Silverware Golem? Yeah. Okay. So Jade Shuriken does 3, so I really don't mind coining, killing this this Silverware Golem. Because now his trades into Azure Drake are pretty poor. Hey Han, how's it going? Oh gosh, Doomguard. That's a really rough top deck for us. That's really rough. At least he gives us a good fan of knives, but we don't have a way to get rid of this Doomguard. And reoccurring damage from this Doomguard is brutal. Well, if we Drake, dude, shut the fuck up. If we Drake, we backstab this for 3, but this lives. So I guess our only option is Fan of Knives. But the question is, do we backstab this 1/1 or this 5/7 beforehand to try to damage it as much as possible? We already used double Abyss, so it's not like we can backstab and hopefully draw into an Abyss. We have another Jade Shuriken, but that's not going to be enough. We still have a Sap, which could be good, and I don't think removing this 1/1 is worth the backstab if we can combo it with, like, Auctioneer. So I'm going to hold on to it. Another Sinister Strike, huh? So that's a backstab target, is the Direwolf. But I think it might be too late. Another Doomguard off the top. Well played. Alright, so I guess we'll just Drake to see what we draw, but it doesn't matter. Malagos Rogue getting fucked up right now. We were doing alright up until the Doomguard into Doomguard. Dun, 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 dun. You have to feel the mojo. I'm not feeling the mojo, I'll tell you that. It's alright. Like I said, we can't even go back past rank 5. And sucks that we lost 3 in a row, but it is what it is, you know? We're playing a deck that's not even on the tier list. We're playing against people who we got some good RNG going for them. We'll get there. We will get there. So against Mage, could be Tempo, could be Reno. I don't like Auctioneer. I actually don't like Prep. And Azure Drake is kind of like, I'd rather just mulligan for, again, Tomb Pillagers, Barns, stuff like that. There's our Tomb Pillager. Oh yeah, aggro decks fuck Rogue up all day, all day, all day. We're combo killers. The Rogue deck, it does really well against combo decks. It does not do well against aggressive decks. And if all we play are aggressive decks, the outcome is going to be not so swell for us. So we could coin Pillager because it already gives us a coin, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to hold back. Just going to deal our 1 damage with our dagger and attack. Play the Tomb Pillager on 4. Make a big Van Cleef later. Maybe he polymorphs a Tomb Pillager. Two coins. We go for a big old Van Cleefy. I'm not sure if we attack with our weapon here. I will, because we don't have a turn 5 play besides Van Cleef, and if we do that play, we'll probably be hero powering anyway. Thanks, Mr. Poole. I'm glad you like the new hairdo, man. Yeah, I saw the new Rogue Hero. They announced it like a month or two ago when they were talking about all of the new changes. Hey, Matt, how's it going, buddy? It's going all right. Taking a little beating with the Rogue, but it's okay. We're still learning. So, obviously, Jade Shuriken Hero Power can take care of that Kazakis without killing our 5/4. So I'm liking a big Van Cleef. Ooh, now Auctioneer looks better with the coins if we just kind of hold out. So the option is basically coin. Well, we could coin that takes us to 7. Then we would Jade Shuriken Hero Power, so that'd be 3 cards. So he'd be
So many.
he'd be an 8/8. We can even go as much as an Abyss to make him a 10/10. And if he doesn't have Polymorph, we basically win. We go with the Auctioneer plan, but he just picked a potion, and he probably chose the one that did 4 damage to everything, which is pretty rough. So I kind of like going in balls deep with the Van Cleef here. This may not seem like the right play. It's risky. We have Malagos, so maybe we don't need to do that.
Choose soon.
I kind of want to do it. So we have lethal next turn. Do what the mojo is telling you. I don't know what the mojo is telling me. Because if he polymorphs Van Cleef, we're in a bit of a sticky situation. You know what I'm saying? But if he doesn't have polymorph and his potion only does, I guess it could, if it steal the 4 damage, polymorph something. Does he have polymorph? Does he keep polymorph? He has a Frostbolt. Okay. Frostbolt and Volcanic Potion. Okay.
Here we go.
He can Reno here. That'd be pretty brutal. But then we would just Shadow Strike and attack with our weapon. He'd be taking 15 again. We could even Shadow Strike face for 5 of this. That's 9. This would be 19. That would be pushing 24, 25 damage we could push after Reno if we decide to Shadow Strike face instead.
What to do? What to do?
If we wouldn't have had double coin and Van Cleef, I would have held it for the Auctioneer for sure to just dig for the Malagos for the OTK. But against Mage in particular, because all of their spells are damage based, it's not like a Warlock who can blast Crystal Potion or Siphon Soul or stuff like that. It doesn't matter the stats of the creature, it's removing it regardless, while everything on the Mage's side besides Polymorph has some sort of damage limitation to it. You know, Fireball deals 6 damage, Flame Strike do 4 damage, Firelance Portal do 5 damage. Like, there's damage limitations. If a creature's too big to be damaged, it literally can do nothing. Unfortunately, on his part, he's had a lot of freezes here, So we're gonna go with the Auctioneer coin. I like the Shiv. It's gonna draw us 2 cards. We could even go as far as prepping the Abyss to draw 2 cards to push more damage, but that plays a really risky, and I don't find it necessary right now. Because if he Renos, that's 2 cards that are exceedingly good with Malagos, right? Because if he heals up to 30, right, and we get Malagos, we can Shadow Strike and Abyss and do all that stuff with Malagos. So I'm gonna hold tight. Dirty Rat pulls the Tomb Pillager. That's a little rough because now the whole field is gonna die. I was hoping for the Blood Mage instead. Alright, so we've used 1 Abyss. This is the second Abyss. We've got Jade Shuriken in the deck. So this is going to be 5. This is 7, 8. And we need 3 damage. It's kind of risky.
I wonder.
It's kind of risky. Let's see what we draw first. It's not too shabby. I do not think we coin Abyss. Oh no, we were one draw off Sinister. This was lethal. This was lethal. No. Oh, feels so bad. This feels so bad. We were literally one off. Alright. So we Azure Drake, Shadow Strike. I really don't even want to Shadow Strike the face. I want to save Shadow Strike for the face with Malagos, and I also don't want to Abyss the face. But we know the Drake has to be played, so. Another one of those. I think we might have to do this to here. Even though, let's calculate the damage. So how many cards do we have left? We have 11 cards. If this is going to be 3, that's 8. That's 16. That's 5. That's 9. It's 25. And then with this is lethal. And we've already used one of this. We've used no Jades, and Jades are 2, so we need to save the prep. So we can do it without doing this, and we can actually absorb some damage from there, because this trade is pretty unfavorable. So we're gonna do this because we have the lethal regardless of having that Shadow Strike. It makes it a little bit easier because if we draw let's say like Malagos next turn, but if we can just draw the you can Shadow Strike face. Yes, if your opponent has at 30 HP, it says deal 5 damage to an undamaged character, which means you can hit the enemy champion directly, which I've missed a couple times. So if Barnes, it needs to give us a auctioneer. It's not an auctioneer. Okay. So if we use double Jade, that does 2, so it would do 7. So we can have this. We can use this. It's just limiting our combo exceedingly much so. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No. You can definitely Shadow Strike someone's face. They have to be at full health though. They have to be undamaged. Soon there won't be any rich people. Oh, he's just going face. There's our Jade Shuriken. We really need our other auctioneer. It was pretty important that we go and draw that auctioneer, but unfortunately, we just yeah, that didn't happen.
On with the show.
So we kind of just have to hope he doesn't have lethal. We have one more turn where if we draw Malagos, we can still win. Our next draw has to be Malagos though, and we can't die this turn. No, I think even with Malagos, we still lose. Yeah, we would have had to Barnes into something. Because with Malagos, we have 20, was the 7? That's 16. We have 21 damage with Malagos if we draw it. We have 21. Now there he is. Alright, so we'll play one more. I mean, I'm going to keep playing after this. We'll probably do 2 episodes in the Malagos Rogue. We've lost all the way down from 4 stars into 5. Ding, 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 ding. We'll get our wins back, though. We'll get our wins back. We're just getting pretty unfortunate. Maybe we should have held that Auctioneer knowing he had that potion, because we only drew 2 from the Auctioneer, so maybe we were being a little bit more aggressive than we needed to. We should have waited for the field clear. But well, I also didn't expect the Frostbolt into the Blizzard, into the Reno, into the 1 card off of Sinister Strike. That hurt pretty bad. Alright, so I don't really like anything in our opening here. Jade Shuriken against like a Zoo is okay, but Backstab is, of course, better. What up, R1? We have a really weird hand in this game. Rob, do you reckon you'll reach Legend this season? I'm not sure how often you reach it. We reach it whenever we want to. This season, I don't want to. This season, there's no point to hit Legend. There's no reward, because the second we do, like I've mentioned, Legend, like, we hit Legend to do deck guides and deck testings and to do all that cool stuff. But because the second the new season hits and the new set comes out, it's all going to be pointless. Like, everything changes. So all of the deck guides we make will be literally outdated in a week. So hitting Legend and, like, trying our pants off to get there and play serious decks, there's no point. But next month we'll hit Legend in, like I said, before the expansion comes out on the 6th. So we'll hit Legend in, like I said, like 3 or 4 days, and we'll be Legend when the new set hits. And then we'll do our deck testings and deck guides of all the new cards and all the new decks on day 1, which will be good.
Tonight, a tale of terrible tragedy.
Really? Really? Like, seriously, man? Oh, this is such a joke sometimes, guys. Someone ask why I can't win some games. This is your answer. We did. We did. This guy got the dream. He got his Barnes into Yasarj, which I think it was the only creature in his deck. So he guarantees the Yasarj pull. And then he had the Renounced Darkness. So he got the full combo off. He got the full combo.
So many possibilities.
Needs sap. Yeah, sap would be nice. Oh, we got the weapon and upgrade? Well, shit. That works out well. That worked out like too well. Well, we lose next turn. Oh my god. Let's play one more. You feeling better, Rares? You feeling better? It happens. I don't know about that. It happens. That was a weird one.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. Alright, backstab is good. We're gonna assume it's pirate because he's rank 6. He definitely wants his rank 5. He wants it and we can't give it to him. I'm feeling better, Rob. I'm glad you're feeling better. You get a real look at the true nature of RNG at its finest and saltiest level here. I mean, that's insane, right? That's got to go in a highlight, man. That's like worst moments coming at us right there. That's definitely worst moments. Our best moments, I should say. Our worst moments is always your guys' best moments. I'll do my best to win this match, guys, but as you can tell, there's been thought into all of our turns thus far. It's not like we're just playing all willy-nilly. It's just sometimes the matchups and the cards are just not with you. They're just not with you. What up, Ryan? Uh-oh, why are we offline? That could be a problem. Gonna refresh the page, and I'm gonna assume it's just an error. That'd be quite disappointing if we get disconnected.
What?
So he's thinking about coining out the 2/1 with charge. That is his thought process right now. That's what he wants to do. The question is, will he do it? The answer is no. Alright, so we're just going to chill back. Kill patches, of course. For some reason, the stream's really, I don't know if it's our internet connection or what, but, we're taking a heavy beating. Hearthstone still works, so I'm assuming it's just a problem with Twitch. Warlock's face. I like the way this guy thinks. So we could go for a 4/4 Van Cleef.
Here we go.
I don't think so. It might have been the right play, though.
X marks the spot.
So 4/4 Van Cleef would have done what? We still backstab, attack, and a vis. That feels really bad. Wow, that makes it a lot better. Unfortunately, we can't stream crash, I guess. Are we back? All right, so we would backstab, shiv, and then a vis this. Takes up all of our mana. We can't really do anything else. But at least he's out of shit to do, right? I don't think we attack. And next turns we can Shaku, re-dagger, or we could Barnes. Barnesing might be the play, because if we Shaku and we Blood Mage, there's no guarantee that we can actually kill this cultist. So I think Barnes is the play. Hopefully it pulls out something pretty good, right? Yeah, the Drake could induce some scariness. Is the stream back up yet? No. Alright, hopefully we're back up, guys. Oh gosh, we're staring down a field of badness. So I guess we go Shaku, Van Cleef, or we could go like Shaku, Preparation, Van Cleef to make him a 6/6. Because this is only a 5/4. Or we could go Auctioneer, Prep, and look for a Shiv, or an Abyss. That's the play. I mean, that's a pure RNG gamble, right? Is if we Auctioneer and we don't get something, we just basically instantaneously lose. So it's either we play Prep to make this a 6/6 or a 4/4. If we make it a 4/4, I don't think it really matters. The reason I don't say it matters is because if he has a weapon to kill this, it doesn't, like, he has to deal 1 damage more with this. Oh gosh, or he just has the Argent Commander. So if it would have been a 6/6, he would have just traded both of these in there. We're getting wrecked. All right. Give me something good. Give me something good. Ooh. Unfortunately, we don't have the mana, so we need to draw into the second prep. Shiv. Youch. 1 mana? Yeah. Now it needs to draw me a prep. Oh no. Alright.
I give up.
Okay, so it looks like the stream is back up. Alright, so we'll end the episode here because we had a little issue there, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode, of course. I'm Robert Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.